Hi, I'm Ahyar Isha, and today we're going to talk about how to be a strategic property investor, and we're into asset financing right now. In the previous session, video session, we looked into the concept of equity and debt in financing. Now, I just want to go on a little bit further, take one step deeper, and introduce to you two interesting statements about equity and debt. And number one is, debt is always cheaper than equity. So equity is always more expensive than debt. Your real money that you have in your pocket, in your savings account, the real cash that you have is always more expensive than the debt that you can raise. So what I mean is, put it this way, if you've got 100,000 ringgit and basically you can get, let's say, you can put it in a vehicle that can get you 8% interest, right? You could put it in an investment vehicle that gets you 8%. But debt could cost maybe 4 to 5%. So wouldn't it be smart if you raise debt at 4 to 5% rather than using all your cash, which you can put on something that can get you 8%? Basically, this is opportunity loss, the cost of your opportunity loss, because you've put all your cash into the equity. So basically, in some parts of the world, debt is even lower. It's only at 1-2%. You can get mortgage financing, you can get property loans for as low as 1-2%. In Malaysia, it's about 4 to 5%, which is still very, very cheap. So debt is always cheaper than equity. Now, this is going to be another thing that I want to share with you. And this is it. The second statement about this is, your ability to invest is limited to ability to grow your equity and debt. Now, this is going to be very powerful. And this slide is going to be so powerful that it will reframe your mind, it will reframe your thought, and really focus on the real problems. Remember, as a strategic property investor, you want to focus on the real problem. The problem is not about financing. The problem is ourselves. Because of this second statement, your ability to invest in property is limited to the ability for you to grow amount of equity and to raise the financing that you need. So if you can have you can increase your earning capability, you can raise your cash. And because you're so rich, banks are going to give you the loans that you need. So you can continue investing in property, right? You can continue growing your assets because your ability to grow your equity and your debt continues to grow. But if you don't grow this equity and debt portion, you will always be limited. You will never be able to grow your portfolio. So this is one very, very powerful session that I want to share with you on how to reframe your mind and start looking at the real problem. It's actually our earning ability rather than asset financing challenges. So thank you very much. Thank you so much for watching this video, and we'll talk more about asset financing in the next videos. And thank you. Bye-bye.